Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare of Anno 1404 and the Master Builder scenario. In the last episode we were able to increase the size of the city quite a bit. Also we started with a production of beer and bread, which is also quite good. But unfortunately we made sure that our people, well, we need more stuff. More of a basic goods. So we need to make sure that we are producing them. So the first thing that we are going to increase is our linen garments production, and after we will go for spices first. That was a bit way lower than I wanted. Oh, and here we can actually have more of more envoys. Okay, let's do that. More envoys are always nice. So, and here we can now... Oh, and apparently we are overproducing quartz. That is good. That means we can actually produce more... We can start producing glass.
You might find these building plans useful.
So yeah, goal in this episode is to get nobleman. I'm not entirely sure whether we will be able to do that. Maybe we will have to increase the length of the episode a little bit, like 5 minutes or something like that. But hopefully everything will work out as intended. So we need more spice. We need way more spice. I mean, here we have 6. And as we can see, the storage is full. So the issue is definitely not only with the production, but with the capacity that can be traded. Which can mean only one thing. We need to increase our storage capacity here. Okay then. Yeah, spice. Now we have 95 tons. A little bit of that is now being collected.
Your generosity will bear fruit one day.
So, and let's hope that this can aid us.
And everyone got what they...
So, and the next thing that we needed to improve was our linen garment production. So, I believe it would be good if we simply doubled it. So, here we have now our 8 hemp plantations. We can then build 8 weaver huts as soon as we have placed here the fields. And again, I'm missing a template feature. Oh, that would make the game so much better.
A good deal.
Dum-da-dum, dum-da-dum. And I need to keep talking, that way the algorithm will not detect the soundtrack, so that I can actually monetize this video. Because that is a huge issue with Anno, that the soundtrack apparently has been licensed by someone, and Ubisoft still did not reply to my request to tell me. Well, they did reply, but they didn't give a definite answer. Who has the rights and so on, whether the videos can be monetized or not. And that makes the entire issue, unfortunately, quite frustrating. So, that should solve the issue with the linen garments.
You shall hear from me.
Okay then, so we can definitely afford more storages here. Okay, so that works. What do we need now? We need... yeah, right, we need leather jerkins. That has the potential to be annoying. But I'm pretty sure we can do it. Oh, is there a quest?
Use all your cunning, and you will be able
Okay, apparently I can not reject that quest. So, let's just not do it and get a negative comment. I couldn't care less at this point. So, and also, we might now want to build a large shipyard. Allowing us to build large trading ships. If we had more wood. Okay, maybe we should just increase our wood production. That could make things a little bit easier. And the ship will soon be produced. So yeah, we will get like 1 or 2 layouts for the pigs, for pig hides.
A good deal is always a welcome. The Emperor would be a happy man indeed.
Would you be so gracious as to hear my...
Okay, what do we get for that? Nothing that I want. So we are not going to expand the patricians yet. We will do so in the future, but now is not the time. Because we want nobleman first, and also the storage building, the monument. Because that is actually the most useful one, since it makes all our ships faster. And also increases our capacity on each ship, as well as on the island it's built on. And we don't want to have to build way more, you know, bread, stuff, and so on. So, one of the first things that we need is a proper salt production. One, two. So here we can now get another one. And then the question is, where are we going to build the salt works? Yeah, we will simply do it here. So that works. Haha, salt works, that works. Haha, oh god, that joke was again one of the categories super bad. There will one day be the day that I will punch myself with bad puns, because of bad puns. Or, well, that might actually be a very good method of suicide. Just make bad puns until someone actually tries to kill you. That way you're probably not even going to hell, if a hell exists. Because technically, you have been murdered. And did not commit suicide. Ha, I'm such a genius. Okay, so we can do that. We even have some fog here in the forest. Isn't that beautiful? So again, I'm using the crop layout on that one. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us 100% efficiency, unless of course we would use the Noria exploit, but I don't want to. Because I really hate it. It's close to cheating. I'm pretty sure it was not intended by the developers. Though, to be fair, it also wasn't fixed over the course of the years. So, what we now have here is basically 6 full operational pig farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we cannot fit another layout in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That also doesn't fit in here either. Well, we can build another one over here. Though we will very likely be heavily overproducing. Come on, I want the leather jerkins production running in 5 minutes. That way we have enough time for the book production. So leather jerkins 1. Okay, apparently there's not enough space. Okay, here leather 1. That will work.
What building project are you planning?
I'd be happy to help you.
Okay then. So that way we have 12 full operational pig farms. That is maybe a bit much, but considering that we will very soon, after we got the nobleman, start getting more patricians, it might actually be quite useful to be already that much overproducing. Also, on the other hand, we can sell the rest whenever we want to. So that is totally not the issue here.
You are very much to my liking.
Okay, so here we have a river slot. So that works. As well as that.
One of
And
your
that.
plants has stopped producing goods.
Okay, so now we have leather jerkins for life. So create new route. Leather jerkins. And of course, we will collect the jerkins and bring them down to Goldford.
My ships regularly bring me news of His Majesty the Emperor.
So, and the first jerkins are on the way. Good, that is now the time that we can actually build a new trading ship. In the meantime, we will also go around and buy as much glass as possible. Apropos glass, maybe we should increase the limit of buying that. But just maybe.
Trade can be sold.
I totally forgot that we first need to unlock
Honest deal.
that trade,
What a pleasant.
the trade tier.
Ship ready.
Consider it insured. You will get over it.
Don't worry, I am considering it an insurance, Hassan.
I like it.
So here we will go for our indigo plantation. Autosave! Yay! Isn't that great?
Game saved.
So, and here we can also build some paper mills. Now all we need is a proper wood production, not just a little bit.
What, you're opening the city gates for us? I'll never forget you.
Of course I'm opening the city
I was
gates.
afraid something like this would happen.
I like beggars.
If you help me with this, it seems I may have been rather hasty.
Okay, that was actually a quest that I could deny. That's good to know.
Feel free to.
So, and here we will now get
Let's shake
additional glass. We will bring it down here. I'm pretty sure I'm screwing up the production ratio of books, simply because I don't have my notes yet. Maybe I should consider creating, at least for the next scenarios, to have them at hand. Might actually be quite useful. So, here we can get more indigo, just in case. So, and here on this part. We will start producing wood for the paper mills. So, and here was a hint. Ah, you can really rotate roads. Okay, that is... So, I read that in the comments. So, unfortunately, I do not recall the name. So, I will definitely... I would definitely say thank you in the comments for that. But yeah, that is something that I read in the comments, that actually you can rotate roads and therefore change the angle. In case it's not intelligent enough. And that is actually very good to know. So here we have that, 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 and that. Okay, and we will activate here the glass trading. No, just in case. And then we will create a new route for books. For which we actually never needed such a big ship, but hey.
One of your plants has stopped producing.
And we don't have as much beer as I had hoped. Though to be fair, we started with a beer production quite late in the last episode. Still.
Let us keep the details just between us.
Still, I don't like that. So we'll probably have to increase our beer production. So let's see how well that with books works. So, and here we can already start building the last public building that we need for those people here to upgrade.
Noblemen have settled in your city.
Yep, we got our nobleman now.
I could write the most
No,
so I thought you did. Did you just say yes?
Okay, and we will apparently need way more stone. So we just increased our production by 1/3.
You must have something to offer them.
You've got a good deal there.
Yeah, I couldn't care less about the nobleman, to be honest. So, and yeah, there's that.
You'll get over it.
Even more glass. That's cool. So, and will we upgrade those people here? Of course we will. Of course we will. So that this city can really look like a city. So we have like 10 minutes left for this episode. That's good. That's like really good. So now it's time to bring some basic resources over here so that we can increase our beer production. So, and we can actually produce at least a bit of stone here on our own. Of course we are missing wood for that. Yeah, the production here seems to be quite balanced.
Fair trade. May Allah bless you for your kindness to my people.
Okay, so and here we will also get some stone. Also we will start producing our own wood, just in case. That way we will only need 2 woods in the future. On the transport routes. So and here we can now increase our crop production a teeny tiny little bit. So 1, 2, 3. And here we will also get a few fields. And that one was a failure. Nearly as much as my existence, but hey. So, and here we have that.
Your water supplies are running out.
Oh, apparently we have to refresh all the Norias here. And here we have our nice envoy city. Maybe we should also increase that city in size. At least in the future.
Salam alaikum.
That way we also get more ascension rights for our citizens to become patricians. Okay then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
More beer is always a great thing. Spoken like a true German. Well, to be fair, I'm actually not much of a beer drinker. So I must really be a disgrace for our culture. Okay, so now we can build here a few more breweries. I still hate that word. I mean, like, I really hate it.
Production has been disrupted. One of your plants. I'd be happy to help you.
So, and here it might actually be useful to activate trade for stone. At least as a temporary thing. By the way, how's the rest going? Apparently quite well. That's good. So, and the historic warehouses can soon be constructed.
How would you like me to sing a song?
No, I don't want him to sing.
Perfectly suited to my modest.
Okay. There's a monk on the streets that needs to be found.
We've never had it so good, don't you think?
And there we have that one. What do we get in return? 43 tons of bread and 180 honor, so nothing too important, unfortunately. But okay.
Production has been disrupted.
Who would have thought we were quite whatever your heart desires? Business is business.
And maybe I should start selling at least a few mosaics.
Production has been disrupted. One of
Now
you.
you can tell people that
I mean,
Another
mosaics
player
fetch actually quite a good price. So, that would be nice. Ah, life. Increasing the size of a city. Here's even building his palace into a market building, which makes it look really ugly, unfortunately. That will also be a palace that will never, ever be finished. Yay, he has nobleman houses. And that city will never grow much in size. I really wish I had more knowledge about AI design, because that is actually a really interesting topic, especially for city builders. And then I would want to see how this here actually can be improved.
Ah, you come to trade. The trade sounds good to me.
So, 6,000 more, that is good.
An absolute salam alaikum.
So, we will now also buy a bit of stone from Lord Richard Northburg. Or Northborough, or however that is pronounced. For me, he will always be Lord Richard
More ways
Northburg.
than one.
Okay. So, and I believe that the city is now actually looking quite magnificent. It definitely is.
A good deal is always a welcome.
So, Mr. Garibaldi, do you have something
Everything
that you
on
can
there.
trade with us? Yes, you have stone.
Now I know more about you than I actually used to.
Let me give you a hand.
Won't you give a couple of more? You're opening the city gates for us? More? You're opening the city gates for us? I'll never forget you.
Of course I'm opening the city gates.
Obviously cannot be relied upon.
Okay, so maybe we should also prepare for getting the beggar prince. And now we can here have a few more people here. And I don't have as much honor as I want
It's
to.
just a matter of time.
So, yeah, let's get a bit more.
Production has been disrupted.
you'd be wise to conform.
Wait, that is actually...
See, that wasn't so hard.
We are still missing a couple of buildings. We can have even more patricians. Isn't that great? So maybe it would be wise to actually get more glass from the traders. That way we get more noblemen and
Your
can
water
finally
supplies
start
are running out.
with the construction of the historic warehouses, and then the episode is also over.
You need not be.
So here we get 20
You
glass.
are most versatile.
Grant me the honor of your support.
A belly dancer.
You have found the person you were looking for.
Yeah, custom goods, dates, woohoo. Nothing too important, unfortunately. Yeah, second autosave, that means that we really are
Game
close to
set.
the end.
I'd be happy to help you.
Wonderful.
But there's stuff that I want to get done. By the way, how are the goods doing? Apparently everything is fine. That's good. And it still is not enough to start with the construction of historic warehouses. That is unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. But good thing it won't take much. By the way, we have now 906 beggars, and we have only capacity for 1,000. So it might be good to build here another arms house.
Production has been disrupted.
Also, we might want to have another tavern here.
Production.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You can always help me, Northberg. Just sell me more
Your
glass.
preferences are...
You've got a good deal there. Splendid.
A good deal.
Okay, now we definitely have more glass available.
You have more buildings available.
So, and of course we need a shit ton of money for starting that. So we are not going to do that anytime soon.
My goodness gracious me.
Well, then I guess we will have to simply increase the size of the city and wait until we have more money available.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Yeah, now we finally have nobleman in our beautiful city. So, print screen. Also something that we are going to do. Since we don't have catastrophes here and stuff like that, we are going to get more houses. That way our entire city shall become way more dense and beautiful. Yeah, that looks good. So, and yeah, thumbnail is already taken. We have reached at least most of our goals for this episode. Unfortunately, not everything. Oh well, nobody is perfect. We will start with the construction of historic warehouses in the next episode. Maybe also already start with production of meat. If we get a proper island for that. I mean, I see a proper island here. Also, there's still a huge chunk of the world that hasn't been explored yet. So that is something that we might do in the future. So yeah, episode is over. I hope you liked it, as always. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. That is always a great positive feedback for me. If you have any direct feedback, something that you want to tell me, any topics that you want me to cover and stuff like that, just put it down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, well, it's never too late to become a better human being. So feel free to subscribe if you want to get notified whenever something new is uploaded on this channel. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.